여러분 안녕하십니까? 지금부터 41주년 AWCA의 연례 기금 모금 만찬 행사를 시작하겠습니다.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome tonight to our 2021 Gala Dinner and Dance, our 41st celebration of AWCA.
오늘 진행을 맡은 AWCA 사무총장 재미경입니다. 저와 함께 줄리 다인스 이사회 회장이 함께하겠습니다.
Good evening. My name is Julie Dines, and I'm currently serving as the board chair for AWCA, and I will be your MC tonight with our president and executive director, Jasmine J. It's so good to see everyone. I know everyone's been cooped up, so it's really nice to see everyone present and joining us. Thank you all for taking the time and coming out tonight. We will now hear from our Gala Committee dinner chairs, Susan Kwan and Mia Yoon.
Hello. Good evening, friends, family, supporters, and guests. You're actually all like family to us. But my name is Susan Kwan, and this is Mia Yoon, my co-chair, and we want to welcome you to our 2021 AWCA Gala. We could not do this without you, and we thank you from the bottom of our hearts in partnering with us so that we could all be love in action. Thank you.
지난 2020년, 2021년 팬데믹으로 시계가 멈춘 그런 느낌을 받았지만 그래도 AWC는 쉬지 않고 일했습니다. Love in Action, 몸소 실천으로 행동으로 저희가 많은 사람들을 아웃리치했고요. 그 덕분에 여러분 오늘 같은 날 이렇게 많이 참석해 주셔서 감사합니다.
What touched your heart the most since you became the board chair?
So my term began last year, January 2020. As you can imagine, it was a bit of a challenging start as we all were stricken by the global pandemic and as we watched the world shut down. But I'm proud to say that with Mi-kyung and her staff and their devotion and dedication, we were still able to help all of our neighbors and our community, even though our physical doors were closed. And for me, just watching the world happen and what we were trying to do, as you saw in the video, we had these angel food baskets. To me, that was the biggest impact and what touched my heart, because food insecurity was a real issue last year, and it still is for many of our neighbors. So it was really wonderful. I know some of you here helped deliver those food baskets to our neighbors. And to date, we've delivered over 1,200 angel food baskets because food is love. For 40 years, what do you think is our biggest accomplishment at AWCA?
I will introduce the outstanding services here. The first, women's leadership. AWCA built up the women's leadership in our community. Second, the social services. AWCA became the center of social services. Third, family counseling center. AWCA was the first organization that introduced the importance of mental health among our local Asian community. Fourth, the home care agency. AWCA Home Care Agency is the first licensed home care provider in the Asian community. And finally, we have youth SAT, ACT scholarship class. We have trained the younger generation and supported their parents with the financial difficulties. This program shows how AWCA is the serving for the future.
We also want to thank and recognize the Kwok family. Ms. Kiwa Kwok was extremely generous in her later years of life. Through her kindness, we were able to establish the Kiwa Kwok Scholarship 17 years ago, where her gift will truly help the next generation of young college-bound students, and her giving spirit and legacy will continue on through them. Sadly, Ms. Kwok passed away last year due to the COVID virus. And finally, we'd like to recognize our founder, Dr. Wayne Lee, co-founder Oh Kwan Kim, and our board emerita, Yoon Hee Kim. We also have a group of supporting cast members for these women. We want to ask Dr. Wayne Lee's husband, Dr. William Lee, Oh Kwan's husband, Dr. Kwan Kim, and Yoon Hee's husband, Mr. Youngman Kim, to come up and be with your wives up here. At this time, we'd like to proceed with our Merit Award ceremony. Our first recipient is Mr. Frank Lee. Mr. Frank Lee has been serving AWCA since 2004 as the professional consultant for our social services counseling. Our next recipient is Rebecca Gong, who has been serving AWCA since 2013 as the Chinese Seniors Program Coordinator. Finally, we have Mr. Kane Kim, who was our founding instructor and first instructor in 2009 for the SAT and ACT free prep courses. Thank you again. Thank you so much, Mr. Lee. Next, we will have a special musical presentation by violinist Ji-sun Kim and cellist and board director Na Young Baek. We'll now have our keynote address by Dr. Edmund Kwan. We'd like to invite Ms. Kyung Yoon, president of KACF, the Korean American Community Foundation, to come up to give Dr. Kwan's introduction.
He is truly a role model to me in the way that he lives out his faith and embodies what love in action is all about. I am so pleased and honored to welcome my dear friend, Dr. Edmund Kwan.
Hello, everyone. It's really a great honor and privilege to be here. As you know, AWCA has been an incredible pillar serving the greater New York and northern New Jersey for over 40 years. I can see the world with so much more clarity. Mission trips have drawn me closer to God. So whether it is in your backyard or you go 10, 100, or 5,000 miles, get out of your comfort zone and take that first step. And I know that you are all mission ready. Thank you.
So now our all-important time has come to help fund AWCA's work and mission financially. We'll have our live auction time hosted by my better half and roommate for 30 years, Kedrick Dines.
Good evening, everyone. I hope everyone is enjoying their meal tonight. So if you're ready to go and you're ready to bid, let's get the show on the road.